Tomorrow marks the first weekly tier list installment since the most recent balance patch, a patch that was largely requested by possibly more players than ever before. So I'm going to go back to my normal go-to plan before we release a tier list and give you a little bit of a teaser video of a deck that features on that tier list today. Premium members, of course, if you are looking for the tier list, it's already live for you here on YouTube and over on the website. Highly recommend going and getting your fill. But for everybody else, the tier list is live here tomorrow if you're looking for updated data about the best decks in Marvel Snap right now. And this is one of them today. We're looking at one of the tier 2 choices, one that I believe is a pull 3 only deck that is allowing it to be successful all across the ladder and really put up a fight against the metagame right now. I'm talking about an old friend of the stream, Electro Sandman, an archetype that remains mostly unchanged since the Sandman buff a little while ago. So what has made this deck shine right now? Well, it turns out, outside of Shuri Zero, which is of course one of the best decks in the game, just about every other top deck in Marvel Snap that is good against those decks is really weak to a card like Sandman, looking to make big plays on turn 6 like Serra Control, or just play multiple cards in a turn like something like Thanos Lockjaw. This gives us all kinds of game against those strategies, letting us go bigger and over the top of what they intend on doing. You'll see this list is definitely making a concession to Shuri Zero, giving itself a little bit more game in that matchup by including All-Star Shang-Chi, a card you should be very, very familiar with by now. All in all, it's very sweet to see this deck making a comeback and solidifying itself as a solid tier 2 choice for all those Series 3 only players right now. So hopefully you'll enjoy this selection of games with this deck while you wait for tomorrow's tier list in full. As always, if you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing to the channel here at Marvel Snap Zone. It does a fantastic job at helping us keep putting out content for you every day and supporting the website and the channel overall. Drop a like for me, pop a comment down below. What do you think about Electro Sandman? Is this a deck that really can continue to thrive in the meta, or is it going to decline as it gets a little bit more refined? Let me know what you think. Enjoy the games. I'll see you again very soon. Have a good one. It's been a while since we played some Sandman Ramp. It has been, well, Electro Ramp in general, to be honest. It's an old favourite of mine, but we really haven't played it in a hot second. And this kind of hand is reminding me why. Not doing a whole lot here to start things off. Nice top-heavy hand. Quantum, well, oh, okay. Problem solved. Problem solved. I guess there's a random chance he gets randomly moved. Let's just pop this over here in the Quantum Realm. Very glad that we did. Very, very glad that we did. Sadly, we can't now arrow our way into Fisk Tower because there is a Cosmo in the way, but we'll survive. We'll manage. So let's just chuck this arrow in the middle. Opponent will, in fact, White Queen us. They have one of our many 6s. It's kind of hard to know which one at this moment in time, though. So fairly certain we're always going to Doom here. Essentially always, and then we'll either Odin or Magneto, depending on what we need to do, basically. Really nice, simple play pattern. No Sandman shenanigans this game, but very much the kind of endorsement you're looking for just having the archetype be able to go big, go wide. This looks like this could be the old She-Hulk plus X situation that we find ourselves in here. Which makes me think that for the most part, we are just going to be going Odin. And Godin to work, if you like. Do we move anything over? Yeah, okay, cool. We excuse me. I think we probably do move things over here. Opponent isn't locked underneath Quantum Realm, but the Doombots should win Quantum Realm basically always. So I'm not against moving Electro over, moving a Doombot over to fill New York up to give us a little bit more staying power here. But this is just like the perfect example of Electro Ramp's normal game plan when you're not interacting, right? You just accelerate into a 5, into a 6, into a 6. Perfect. Exactly what this deck is looking to do. Alright, nice little start here again. Ebony Moore, Lizard, Electro, really, really good early game. Makes me a happy Scot. We don't really have time to play this any other time but turn 1, so I guess we are doing that. We'll try and stick it in a location that's out of the way. We'll occasionally get itself killed, but for the most part, you'd rather try and spike a location with Ebony more. Would have been nice if that's the case. We'll see where we end up. I don't mind hiding the lizard under the Dark Dimension. Plan here is probably to go Electro into Sandman. So, seems pretty good. So, really hoping to not see another Dark Dimension now, or I think we're going to be kind of sad this Sandman gets shut down. Mirror Dimension. Please pick Wakanda. Thank you very much. Thank you. Alright. So now we get to get Sandy. Getting Sandy is good. Would like to find Doctor Doom here. Try and help us play more into Wakanda. Like, it feels like we're going to need to. There we go. There we go. Looking very good. Looking very good indeed here now. Definitely a situation where you should probably snap before you play this Doom if you were not making content. Opponent will magic us. So, looking like this might actually be like Magic She-Hulk combo, especially if they pass on turn 6. Could be interesting to see. Let's make some Doom bots. No pass. They know what they want to do over there. Sandman definitely going to be shutting this down if this is Magic She-Hulk. Yeah, we don't care about Spider-Man over there in Wakanda, my friend. That one is mostly going to be irrelevant. Yeah, okay. Very nice. I mean, that's just perfect, right? That is very much the turn 1, turn 3 Electro, turn 4 Sandman, Doom Odin. Exactly what this deck is looking to do, and leverage Sandman against these decks that really want to be able to play more than one card a turn. The Nexus is usually pretty good for this deck, honestly. Unsurprisingly, playing one card a turn is usually pretty easy. No discard. Looks like we're on some Quinjet goodness. Asteroid M is that good? I think that's fine, actually. Just means that we're probably waving and it's getting dragged over. We'll get Scorpions. That's a little annoying. Definitely a little annoying. Avengers Compound? That's very annoying. Let's just get our wave on. See what our opponent chooses to do, whether we just Sandman shut them down or whether we go elsewhere. Looks like they're a Dino deck at their core, would be my initial instinct here. So I kind of think we are Sandmanning for the most part. Maybe on turn 5, though. Maybe on turn 5, though. There is a Dino. We do have a Shang-Chi. So if they keep it big and busy, we can win the game that way. So we are clear for takeoff. We'll just get our Sandman on. And then Shang-Chi should win us the game, I think. Opponent snaps, gonna stick around. Think we're good, assuming we can kill the Dino in the Nexus. They arrowed, which again makes, no difference. I think that's my arrow, funnily enough. Cable stole my arrow, which is obviously very, very rude of Cable to do. But yeah, we should be good here. Where the Shang-Chi's getting pulled out, but it shouldn't matter. We tried. We tried to sneak the lizard and it wouldn't let us. We lose to Cosmo, we lose to a few other pieces of interaction, but this is definitely the correct play, I think. They shanged too. That is unfortunate. Having their own Shang there is unfortunate. Shows you what Shang is good for in this deck, but sometimes it isn't going to be good enough. Even if you Sandman to try and cut down your opponent's options. I guess here this time the Sandman actually punished us, where we could have had a Lizard here to help win the Nexus. Lessons learned. I've always kind of said that I think if I wanted to introduce someone to Marvel Snap who didn't know anything about the game, this is probably the deck I would start them with. And it's nice to see it being good and putting up results right now. Sandman is just really annoying to the majority of the top decks that aren't Shuri Zero. The problem is winning that point shootout with Shuri Zero, and we are making concessions to that. We are playing Shang-Chi, we are giving ourselves the best game in that matchup, but I think this deck is likely to remain a tier 2 choice if it cannot improve its game against the big bad of the format. If you have enjoyed this video, do let me know. Leave a comment for me down below. Lovely to hear your thoughts about all things tier list. Tier list is available for you folks that are premium members already, but to everybody else, it will be live on the channel here tomorrow and live on the website as well in article form tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you for a full tier list then. But until then, I've been HowlingMines. You've been amazing. This has been Marvel Snap Zone. Take care of yourself. Have a good one.